All right, welcome to the Drewster's Dojo. As you can tell, I'm in the Bronx, but today's message is going to be listen to your body. You gotta be very aware and cognizant of what your body's trying to tell you. For instance, this Thursday I normally have gi jiu-jitsu, but my body was saying you need a break. I haven't taken off a Thursday in a very long time. And it's one of my favorite days of the week to actually go to jiu-jitsu. We do a lot of lapel work, a lot of squid guard, worm guard. So I find it very fun. But that week, last week, I had some hard rolls. I was drilling also with very big people. Actually, the weight ranged from 230 to 240 pounds. I weigh 155 pounds. But yes, and then plus the rolls on top of that. Very strong individuals, very heavy for me. So come Thursday, my body was feeling a little wonky, particularly my shoulder area. And you know, you have to humble yourself a little bit because you want to push, like, yeah, no, I could do it. But it took a lot of effort for me to say, hey, take the day off. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, you want to stay on the mat. And I felt as if I were to go, then I think I was going to open myself up to a potential injury. And you don't want to get injured. Having a little ding here and there, okay. But to get an injury, no, I don't want to do that. So I took the day off. I was listening to my body. So it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those days I did absolutely nothing. I stretched. I did stretch those days. Light stretching. Typically, during the weekend, I would do also some weight work. Nothing heavy, you know, just some dumbbell work. I'll do some suitcase carries. You know, do some curls, some shoulder work, some trap work, back. But with relatively lightweight, high repetition. But I didn't do any of that because my body felt a little wonky up until yesterday. Now, yesterday, Sunday, shoulder was feeling good, and I even had to slow myself down again. Mind you, I'm 54 years old, so I'm trying to stay on these mats for as long as possible. So I was even tempted to lift some weights. I was like, you know what? Let me take a true rest and recovery day. So yeah, I just went fishing instead down by our neighborhood lake. Caught a couple of crappies. Also, it's very quiet on the lake. That was good for my mind. You know, I recapped the lessons learned of taking that day off and recovering and looking forward to getting back onto the mats. So today is Monday. I will be going to jiu-jitsu. Today is also gi. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm also going to start to monitor who I roll with. Back-to-back heavy guys. I have to say it's a little bit too much for my body. So if I do a heavy guy, then my next rolls, I'm going to try to find someone comparable to me. You know, because I want to continue. This is going to be a long journey. It's not a race. And I'm not trying to be a pro jiu-jitsu player, you know. I haven't competed yet. That's not even my goal. Just staying on the mats, learning and growing, the camaraderie, the health. That's what I'm talking about. So folks, listen to your body. Be in tune with it. Meditation helps also. Concentrating, focusing even on your organs. Develop that awareness. Okay? Develop that awareness for your whole body, your mind, and your spirit. And you can do this through meditation, through being out in nature. Nature does wonders for you. And even do it barefoot, grounding on the grass. Okay? So, folks, thank you for listening to Drewster's Dojo. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day. Peace, and never say die.